Hello, my name is Ruby Kubanik, and welcome to Linaria, Alberta. This is our curling rink, the Linaria Curling Club, and it is the cornerstone of our community, and it's kind of what brought me into the curling world, and it's my home. This is Linaria. We've got our 2 sheets of ice, and from the time I was just a little kid, I can remember coming and helping my dad flood, and helping my mom cook burgers and stuff, and throwing rocks when the ice was free. And yeah, when I was super little, this curling was a super big part of our community and immediately a big part of my life. So then I kind of grew up doing Little Rock, and then in junior high, I curled as well through our school teams. And then when I was in high school, I started curling regularly in the league here. And it was always just the most amazing time to get to know your neighbors and all the community members. And it really holds a special place in my heart, this place, and curling as a whole. This is what the curling rink looks like in May, but if you come here in February during our mixed bonspiel, it's full of people, and everyone from babies to grandparents to young adults, and everyone just having a good time, getting to know each other, enjoying the game of curling. And one thing I love about curling is that when you play in these teams and you play in bonspiels and stuff like that, you make friends with the teams while you're curling with them. It's not like other sports that I've played, like ringette or lacrosse or basketball and stuff like that, where you're against the other team and it's all but I feel like curling's more of a friendly, the sportsmanship of curling is what I really appreciate about it, and you come out of it with friends at the end of the day. So my love of curling hasn't ended when I've gone to school. At the University of Alberta, I've joined the Agriculture Club, and through the Aggies I've had the lovely pleasure of organizing the Aggies curling bonspiel for the last 2 years, and so I've brought a whole bunch of my friends home, and the way that we run our bonspiels is we sleep in the curling rink for 2 nights, and then we curl all day into the night and in this lovely curling rink. If you haven't noticed, Linaria is not very big. We've got our hall here, our curling rink there, and not much else around, but that's all we need. It's the little hub of our community, and so I was super glad when I got to bring my university friends here. This year in the Aggie Bonspiel, I was able to get 16 teams in, and there was about 80 people, and many of them did not know how to curl, but that's the joy of curling, is it's a very inclusive sport. If you want to come and have fun, everyone can play, if you're young, if you're old, and so I try to create a very welcoming community. And since arriving at university, I've realized that having a culture and a community that revolves around places like this and the culture of curling, where all your neighbors and friends are able to come together in this place, is quite unique. And so being able to share that with both my friends the Aggies and being able to bring my university friends home to our local bonspiels is something that I pride myself. I just love seeing other people smiling and seeing other people have fun, and this is an environment where I get to make that happen, and I'm so grateful, and I hope for many years to come I get to help plan the bonspiels here and make them a totally fun time. And I just hope to spread the love of curling, and I think I'm the biggest not the biggest of course, but I'm such a curling enthusiast. All my friends, this year I got to go to a curling bonspiel in Huxley, Alberta as well, and keep the spirit alive there in their little small town and their little curling rink with my friends. And I just think that it's such a special environment that we have, that has been around in Alberta for so many years, in these local little curling rinks that are just kind of a hole in the wall spot. And I'm excited to keep the tradition and the legacy alive for years to come. Thank you for